Well, we made it to week 7. I can hardly believe that we're here at the end of our class and our time together. And I want to just give you a brief introduction to the topic of this particular week, which is termination, appropriately named, and some of the things that we should be thinking about as we reflect on and think about this course. And you're asked to, in one of your discussion sections this week, think about and reflect on the course and some of the things that you noticed, some of the things you learned. I encourage you to think about some of the things you've learned about yourself, how you can take and integrate many of the concepts that we've talked about in this class, and think about how it relates to the type of social worker that you want to be moving forward in your career. Many of you come from a wide background of experiences, some social workers and some new to the profession. And even for those who are seasoned professionals, this course gave you hopefully an opportunity to really reflect on some new ways of thinking and being as a social worker, and to really help you embrace the idea of who you are and what you bring to your practice and to your relationship with your clients. And one of the things that we've done along the way is really look at where do our values, our beliefs, our biases come from? What are our past experiences of groups and families, and how do they influence and impact the way we react and interact in our current relationships and our current situations? And it's important to think about those things because as we look at the different content that we have explored over the course of this week, there are many assumptions, like we saw in those 3 videos that we reviewed last week, that we operate on, that act subtly sometimes to influence the way we think about things, the way we view, and the way we perceive the input that's coming to us through our senses. So we have really spanned a broad array of topics. We've looked at the way our brain impacts us, the way our brain structure is created and adapted based on the experiences that we had and that we have had in our past, how our attachments not only impact ourselves in our personal lives, but potentially impact us in our relationships with our clients, and how we can begin to monitor and think about how those different things have impacted the professional social worker we are becoming. And that's a really essential element of this course, and I'm hoping that that is something that you feel has developed over the course of time in this past 7 weeks. It has happened quickly, and it has been a quick course, but one of the things I'm hoping as part of your termination process that you will do is reflect on where you were when you began and who you are now and where you see yourself moving forward to. The key elements to termination are to be able to look back over a process, think about where you were in the beginning of that process, and look at how things have changed for you in the course of time. And then as social workers, when we're working with our clients, thinking about termination as a part of a process where we help the clients to look at the culmination of the change that they've made over the course of their relationship with us, but also reflect on the goals they have to continue that change process. As we know, change is an enduring and hopefully joyous journey that we can engage in, and that we want to help our clients be able to embrace that journey and understand that it's okay to still have work to do, and it's okay to still have work to continue. As professional social workers, one of the best things we can do in the termination process with our clients is help them make the transition to the next, whether it's the next social worker, the next group, the next phase of their change process, helping them be able to take the positive from the present, to see the change in the termination as a step forward rather than a loss is a huge part of the termination process, but it's also one of the scariest parts. So it's not unusual for our clients to avoid the termination, to stop coming, to start missing appointments, and to become just overall elusive because it's difficult to end, it's difficult to create closure, and sometimes the closest relationships that we have are the ones that end in avoidance because they just don't want to deal with the end of that positive relationship. So when we can give enough time and space for our clients to be able to engage in the termination process successfully, hopefully when they reflect back on their relationship with us as professional social workers, they'll begin to really understand how even a brief relationship with a social worker can really be a positive impact in their lives. So hopefully this course has been a positive impact in your life. I look forward to seeing your presentations. I as you come close to being able to submit your final presentation. So what I recommend and strongly suggest is that everyone engage in their chaos conflict resolution strategies in their small groups, work to communicate positively and openly, to do your very best individually to meet and make the meetings as you all agree to them. It's really important for there to be consistency in this last week as you're trying to make sure that you're able to all be connected, all get online, and work out all of your technology issues. Hopefully you still don't have any technology issues, since the whole point of trying to practice on week 5 was for you to have then 2 weeks to work out the kinks. So please do your best to be patient with each other, but also please do your best to try to stay as close to your agreed upon times and meetings so that it does not erupt in chaos if someone isn't able to make the recording time.